7:30. I gotta call into work sick. Here comes the buck at 7:30. Then another buck right after that. I'm like, Todd, I'm in deep trouble. I gotta call in.
Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in this week. This week we were hoping to bring you some Pennsylvania turkey footage, but unfortunately the birds are still just outsmarting us, outwitting us, whatever you want to call it. So we decided for this week's episode we were going to do a little throwback, bring back some hunts that we filmed before this was ever going to be a TV show. So you'll see Rick drop a really nice deer here in Pennsylvania. You'll see Todd from Newton Ransom Outdoors not do so hot, but it was just great footage, so we figured we'd show you guys. We will throw in a little bit of footage from our pitiful outings for turkey this week, and we're going to do a little cooking. We're going to do a little venison on the grill, so we'll walk you through that, one of our favorite recipes. But we hope you guys enjoy this week's episode, and stay tuned. Alright guys, so this next video you're going to see is Rick Hugler. He's out with cameraman Todd from our good friends over at Newton Ransom Outdoors. And as you saw in the opening clip of this episode, Rick was going to be in a tiny bit of trouble if he didn't call in sick to work. So they're over on Rick's lease. If you'll learn anything about Rick throughout this season, is Rick does not like to hunt out of tree stands that are less than 25 feet, it seems. I've hunted his property. I've seen tree stands that literally the ladder goes up and hooks in the tree, so you can get up to a platform. But he just makes the most amazing shot. It still just astounds me that this arrow even got into this deer. But Rick, awesome job as always.
Nice one too. Looks nice. Nice shot, Rick. Nice shot. Oh, yes. You got him, buddy. We just dropped him on camera right there. Nice shot. Did I thread the needle? Were you shocked that I shot?
All I knew is I was moving so I wouldn't get hit because I knew you were thinking about it.
Well, that was a lot of slashing. A lot of slashing there.
I can't believe that shot.
And
I hope I got it.
I ranged it 35 yards. I'm like, I can sneak it through. Matthews, baby. What an exciting morning. Holy crap, 7:30. I gotta call into work sick. Here comes the buck at 7:30. Then another buck right after that. I'm like, Todd, I'm in deep trouble. I gotta call in. Somehow I called in sick. It is 8:30, And we got a decent buck on the ground. I don't know what he is. I don't know if it's that 8-pointer or not.
I think it is.
Thank you, Lord.
You figure, time-wise, there he comes,
He came down perfect. Perfect. What an awesome morning. We're in the pine tree stand.
He is down.
And we are covered up in scrapes.
I want to see if I can see him up there.
I can see his belly from here.
I know.
He's still moving around a little bit. Right here. Grunting and rattling this morning, boys. Get your grunt tube out, get your rattling bag out, and start hitting them because they are coming to him. He came down perfect. Perfect. Todd's like, I hear something. And then you said you saw him, right?
Yeah.
New and Ransom Outdoors coming at you. Morning to do this stuff. I sure hope Todd had the camera on record.
We won't know what's gonna happen on this.
This is Todd's debut here filming. And we have all day today and all day tomorrow, but we're done. We're good. We can go turkey hunting tomorrow. All right, he was standing right here where we're standing. There's blood. A beautiful trail of blood all over. That's the 8. This Matthews right here. This is what we've been working for right there. Look at that. That's the perfect 8. We've got about 8 trail cameras out. And this was the 8-pointer. He broke off here at some point in time during the season, but this is my biggest, nicest rack so far. So I'm pretty happy this morning. Thank God Todd was here with me. Came all the way up from Hershey. That's a nice big deer. Look at the body on that deer. Now, I hit him from the other side, so I'm not sure where I hit him, but there's blood everywhere. Look at that. He's a big deer. We're gonna need a little help getting him out of here. Newton Ransom Outdoors right here in Ransom Township. We've been hunting this property for a lot of years. Todd's been coming up, and this is what I was looking for. And we got it this morning. Look at that perfect rack. All right, we're getting ready. We're getting packed up here. We're gonna head down to the truck and get the quad because the deer is huge. And so we're packed up, and I'm about to walk away from the tree stick. As you can see, it's like 10 feet behind me, and I just found a shed. So we are having, heck of a lucky day, because you don't find sheds on this property. I've looked and I think I found one other one. So the luck continues. We better hold on to this and keep it in our packs for when we go to Ohio. Hopefully it'll bring us some good luck.
Here we are, October 27th again, in the evening. It's about, about 4 o'clock. We got another hour and a half, and they better come in tonight. They better come in tonight. Or I don't know what. Say I'd quit hunting, but probably never happened.
way, though. He's almost out of the pine trees. Here he comes. Nice. Ooh, that's a nicer buck. Can you grunt at him? He's coming back. Never mind, he's coming back. No. He wants to come back. Here he comes.
Had a real nice buck come in and shot right over his back. He still actually wants to come down here. We put some doe estrus out and he didn't know what happened. He was coming back again, but it just didn't. I probably should have let him come closer, but I didn't think he would have come back this way again, and it was getting dark. So I shot a little far on this one, about 35 yards, but it's getting dark, so I go down now and find her arrows, but I think it was 2 clean misses, I do believe. So Newton Ransom Outdoors had him again, but missed him.
So like we've said for the last episode and this episode in my intro, you know, PA turkey season has been super rough, super frustrating. We've got about 1.5 weeks left to go. So I tried to change up our plan this week, and I went out by myself one day, and I went out with Keith on another day to see if maybe we were just not, connecting as far as trying to sit still. We were in a group, so either way, neither of it panned out for us. So we'll show you some of that footage. We did pick up a new property to hunt, so we actually stalked the same bird twice, which you'll see, and we still have nothing to show for it. So, and coming up a little bit later, you'll see myself grilling one of my favorite recipes for venison steak on the grill. So we hope you guys enjoy it, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. So on behalf of the team, we'll talk to you guys soon. Check out next week for our new episode. Blasting them, probably at least 300-400 yards. We looked on base map to get the property owner's information to find out who owned the property. Just so happens the house that is on the property is right on the property. So we stopped. The owner happened to be sitting on the porch. And, let them know that we were out looking for turkeys today. We happened to see some up in the field. That they own the property. Gave us the okay. Parked the truck in their driveway, literally walked 400-500 yards to where the birds were breaking into the woods at, and I have no idea where they went. And obviously he's henned up, so he's not answering any of the calls. Rocky Mountain, I had the diaphragm. Eric was running a slight call, hoping that different sounding birds would bring them out. I don't know, got out of breath and no bird yet. So we're gonna check a couple other spots here. Hopefully we can make something happen, because this turkey season is definitely getting frustrating and the pointer wants to eat. So guys, before we walked, we stalked up on a bird that we were hoping we were gonna get. It was a gobbler and a hen. The hen was super tiny, good looking gobbler with a decent beard on it from what we could see, glassing it. Left here after we couldn't find them. We either pushed them, they saw us, they moved on their own. Left, went to look at another property, saw a bird there, we couldn't access it because it was on private property. So I said, let's swing back by this way and see what happens and see if that bird is back out. And sure enough, we're coming down the hill. We got permission earlier, so I just went and knocked on the door again. I said, hey, we happen to see that bird back out in the field. Owners told us go for it. We stalked out here. I think that one small hen busted us, and literally just as we were getting ready to do this, we're not sure if it was a jake or another hen. It was in some tall grass right basically behind where the camera's at right now. Thankfully, we all know what birds look like and we didn't shoot anything, but twice now we have just lost this bird. It was out here, we saw it, we stalked in at a different angle hoping that we can catch him, and nothing. So we're gonna try 2 more loops on the way back to drop Keith off, and hopefully we find a bird. We're on week number 3 and we're birdless.
What's up, guys? It seems like day 100 of the Pennsylvania season. Got out late this morning. The birds have been moving later, so drove by a couple fields on the way here and saw 2 ginormous toms with 4 hens. Unfortunately, we've been trying to gain permission to access that property. Nobody was home again today, so there was a no-go on that. So I came over to the property that we got permission on Saturday to hunt. We stalked the same bird twice in this field. So I set up over where these birds were walking. I've got the Montana decoys perfect pair out in front of me, about 12-15 yards tops. Made a couple calls here just to see. I don't expect them to call back. I know this bird is henned up. I'm just hoping that they'll come out, see the decoys, and want to play. So, week and a half or so left of the season. Has not been a good season so far. So hopefully today pays off. We've been hunting 2 or 3 in a group because of cameras and things of that nature. So I've decided today that I was going to try it and just self-film everything. Hopefully it pays off and we'll have a good bird come in and get knocked down by the pointer. So,
That's it.
Hey everybody, so part of the show we wanted to be able to bring you guys some cooking of wild game as well as hunting, fishing, and trapping. So Memorial Day weekend, and we were gonna have this last night, but the kids decided that we weren't gonna do that, so we're cooking it tonight, getting ready for the weekend. It's actually Saturday already, but so we've got a bag full of flanks and back straps that we've been marinating since yesterday afternoon, so it's almost 24 hours it's been marinating in strictly just Italian dressing. We use the Italian dressing. It usually cooks a little bit better on the grill. I'll add some other seasonings as well. Got a pot of corn going, we got some baked potatoes getting ready. So we'll walk you guys through once this is out on the grill on how we prepare this, and hope you guys will try it yourselves. Alright guys, so we're out here on the grill now. I had it preheating and got it all the way up to, let's see what my Weber goes to here. Got it to about 600 degrees, and I let it heat like that for about 15 or so minutes. Doesn't have to be that long. And I apologize for bending over here. It's just the easiest way so that you guys can see this stuff happening. But basically we have it all set up. Like you said, it's been marinating for about 24 hours in strictly just Italian dressing. So we got some back straps, we got some flank steaks, some shoulders, a little bit of everything. And once I have this set up to that 600 degrees, when I'm ready to cook, I actually back it down, I leave the lid open, let some of that heat out, basically trying to get the grates nice and hot. So we'll start putting these on and getting them starting to sear a little bit. You can see it's a pretty good chunk of meat there. This is, I'm gonna guess, my buck from last year, but with the amount of deer we had last year, we're eating pretty good for a little while. And the second you put these on here, you can immediately start to smell that Italian dressing burning off, which is okay. So I'm a big fan of lemon pepper. My wife thinks that it's strictly just for chicken and fish. I use it on just about everything I make that's wild game. So it doesn't matter what it is, and hopefully here in the next few months we're gonna get to do a hog hunt. Excuse me one second, I moved you. Apologize. So basically got them all set up here. So what I start doing is My wife likes steak seasoning. I'm a big fan of lemon pepper, so you'll see a little bit of both. Basically, the biggest idea here is you don't want to take away from the taste of the deer meat, the venison. You just want to kind of give it a little bit of extra flavor. And like I said, what my wife doesn't know won't hurt her, because each piece is going to get some lemon pepper. So she's more of a, her and the kids actually are more of a medium cook. I'm more of a medium well. So try to leave the lid open as much as I can when I'm cooking these. Alright guys, so there's the finished product off the grill. Got them right around the medium wellish / medium rarish area. You can see a little blood still popping out on the plate there. All seasoned up. They were on the grill for a total of about 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. We got a pot of corn over here on the stove. Still got a little ways to go. And then some big old baked potatoes to go with it. And like I said, it's a quick, simple, easy recipe. Just take whatever flank steak, regular steak, backstrap, marinate them in some Italian dressing. The longer the better. 24 hours is a good call. You can go longer if you wanted to. Then just season them up while you're cooking them. What I do normally, about halfway through, I start slicing through the middle, just to make sure that we get a good cook, nice and keep them nice and warm all the way through. And then my wife's been doing the baked potatoes and corn in the house. When it warms up and it's not raining, we do normally do corn and potatoes on the grill as well, but it was Mother Nature was not cooperating with us tonight. So enjoy, guys. Enjoy your